between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A first carry down. This is Williams. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
It's a gain of 18. And the Cowboys.
Prescott down. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And shedding through the tackle. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. And now they're in the hurry up. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Cowboys.
To throw is Prescott. This one swung out to Williams. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Cowboys.
Here's Prescott. Finding Williams once more, complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
He's out of bounds.
Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback.
Every time he leads his team out, there's no questioning. He's put the work in to earn his place in the NFL. There's no shortage of stories we've heard throughout his career about the effort he puts in to be in this spot. And that motivates everybody on his team. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Back to throw, Purdy. They go to the shuffle pass, and it's complete. They call it a loss of a yard there. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Kevontae Turpin deep for the Cowboys. This is brought in at the 21. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They begin the drive with Williams. And able to break one tackle, but they're quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A 7-yard pick.
Prescott to throw.
2nd and 3.
Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route.
Complete to George Pickens. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Putting open man that time, man. They're putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And he comes back with one complete. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
7-yard gain. And the Cowboys,
they run it again with Williams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And they'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And we'll get this one down to about the 17. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. And he is caught. And he will have the Cowboys 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
That's another Cowboys.
They'll run from the gun here. Williams. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The quick slant. Touchdown! Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys are able to widen their advantage. Had the option to hand that one off and run it himself, but instead, a really easy quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and get it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 11. Shotgun now with Purdy. Incomplete. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing here, Purdy. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Now the veteran Thomas Morstead on to punt it away.
Morstead in confirmation for San Francisco.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. This is caught by Williams. And some room to work. Touchdown, Cowboys. forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Aubrey now for the PAT. He's got it, and it's 17-0. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. It's picked up by the Cowboys. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
Again, it's Williams. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Prescott off play action. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Prescott.
3rd and 5.
And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that'll bring out 4th down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. But he'll let this go deep for Bourne. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. So halftime is... And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 23. Try and start this drive in the air. Open man is Kendrick Bourne.
Complete to
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Now Purdy. Now he'll tuck this and run. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. And the 49er first down.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Pass caught by Pearsall. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
9 yards. And the 49ers
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They work now on 2nd and 9. Purdy now to throw. Open man. And now look at this. Big gain, no fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his touchdown. 49ers. So that's about as crazy of a play as you're going to see. He lost the football, got it back, and took it into the end zone.
And it's really tough on the defenders, isn't it? Because when they see a loose football, sometimes you end up kind of shutting it down and you go into fumble recovery mode and you forget about the guy who fumbled it in the first place. That ended up costing him.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And now it's blocked. It's picked up, a live ball here. And now the rookie's free. And all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. Well, I think I need an oxygen mask after those last 2 plays, CD. The long touchdown followed by the even longer return on the block PAT.
I wonder if after that long touchdown, if someone actually needed a play off and didn't take it, and maybe that was the breakdown in protection that led to the block.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll hand this to Williams to start things out. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
That's good.
Now Prescott. That is caught. It's spanned forward. And he's got this down to the 35.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
The Cowboys will line up.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
49ers 6.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's Purdy. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. And he will go down. The Cowboys sack. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they get it down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
First down.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 44-yard line.
On the toss, they run wide side with McCaffrey. And he's got room. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 18 yards, first down Niners. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Purdy from the gun. That's complete to Pearsall.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination looked pretty good.
How about that, Dan? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another 49er first down. A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, 49ers.
Purdy looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there on 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now man, and he hits him in stride. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brock Purdy taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Niners are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. That's caught.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know what? I feel right. Exactly.
And he'll be taken down just shy of red zone at the 21. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and that should be that. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing here, Prescott. And he is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditional is not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution.
Aubrey now for the point after. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case.